Hi everyone, my name is James H. Aguhar, and for today's presentation, we will going to talk about curing in meat and fish. So, let's jump into the video. What is curing? Curing is any various food preservation and flavoring processes of foods such as meat and fish by the addition of salt with the aim of drawing moisture out of the food by the process of osmosis. For curing increases the solute concentration in the food and hence decreases its water potential. The food becomes inhospitable for the microbe growth that causes food spoilage. Curing can be traced back to antiquity and was the primary method of preserving meat and fish until the late 19th century. Many curing processes also involve smoking, spicing, cooking, or the addition of combinations of sugar, nitrate, and nitrite. Basic curing mixture involves salt, sugar, aromatics, and seasoning like pepper or fresh herbs by rubbing the salt all over the meat and let it sit. Here are the functions of curing: shelf life extension, development of unique properties, resistance to rapid deterioration, prevents food from spoilage, adds flavors and colors, preserves the food, and controls microbial growth. Here are the curing major ingredients. First, we have salt. It's for flavor, antimicrobial, and enhances cure transport through meat. Next, we have sugar. It's for flavor, counteracts harshness of salt, and energy for bacteria that change NO3 to NO2. Last, we have nitrite or nitrate. It's for flavor, prevents warmed over flavor, retards rancidity, cured pink color, and anti-botulinal effect. What is cured fish? Cured fish is fish which has been cured by subjecting it to fermentation, pickling, smoking, or some combination of this before it is eaten. These food preservation processes can include adding salt, nitrates, or sugar. It can involve smoking and flavoring the fish and may include cooking it. The earliest form of curing fish was dehydration. Other methods such as smoking fish or salt curing also go back for thousands of years. The term cure is derived from the Latin curare, meaning to take care of. It was first recorded in reference to fish in 1743. Here are the example of cured fish. First, we have gravlax salmon, smoked Scottish salmon, and abroth smokies. Cured meat. We all know that curing has been the dominant method of meat preservation for thousands of years, although modern developments like refrigeration and synthetic preservatives have been begun to complement and supplant it. While meat preservation processes like curing were mainly developed in order to prevent disease and to increase food security, the advent of modern preservation methods mean that in most developed countries today, curing is instead mainly practiced for its cultural value and desirable impact on the texture and taste of food. Here are the example of cured meat. First, we have hot smoked bacon, lonza, and copa. Now let's talk the methods of curing. Dry curing. Dry curing is a common technique used in the preparation of sausages and hams. It is a combination of salt curing, air drying, and sometimes smoking, depending on the meat and the desired product. Next, we have brine curing, also called the sweet pickle cure. Brine curing is also a favorite for curing meat. This method involves combining curing salt and water to create a sweet solution. To prepare the brine, use a large non-corrosive bowl such as plastic or glass. To cure, inject the brine solution into the meat using a meat pump or soak the meat over a period of time. Combination curing. When you couple the dry rub cure and brine solution injections, the result is combination curing. Used to cure hams, this method shortens the curing time and reduces the risk of spoilage because the process takes place both inside and outside the ham. Again, curing is done in the refrigerator and the ham is cooked thereafter. Last but not the least is sausage curing. The sausage curing method, unlike those previously described, is accomplished by mixing curing salts and spices with ground meat. The curing process is then done in the refrigerator. When the curing process is complete, the sausage is cooked before serving. Advantages of curing: being able to use the extra produce for a long time, which can otherwise spoil if not cured. Next is the ability to carry such foods on long trips where there is non-availability of fresh food. Disadvantages of curing: people suffering from hypertension or other heart ailments cannot eat cured food items because of the high salt content, and one should be careful of adding salt to a dish, or else the dish can end up tasting like a bag of salt as the meat already has more than enough salt from curing. And that is the end of my video presentation. I hope you learned something from curing. Thank you for watching.